how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. Thank you for meeting with me today in regards to your son, Bob. Bob is truly a joy to have in my classroom. He loves to step up when his classmates are struggling. He is always there to help them out. Bob loves to participate in class discussions and always does extremely well on all class assignments. He seems to have an interest in math and writing and is always so excited to do any math or writing lessons. In our class, each student has a specific job and he always does his job extremely well. He is very bright and sociable with his classmates. He does very well when it comes to sharing and playing with others. Overall, I'm very lucky to have Bob in my class this year.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I'm glad. Bob seems to be very knowledgeable when it comes to knowing what to do when he has trouble with reading. He knows to either sound out a word he doesn't know or to simply ask for help. When asked if he likes reading, he said he does not like it and that you and his grandmother make him read. Though in his opinion, he does feel pretty good about reading. Though when I assessed Bob on his fluency using the San Diego Quick Assessment, he tested in the frustration level. He read all of the words correctly in the pre-primary stage. However, when he got to the first grade level, he read 6 words correctly out of 10. This shows me that he is struggling slightly with his reading fluency. Though I do not want you to worry about this, this is something we can work on in class and you guys can work on it at home. I suggest starting a word list that I will give him each week that he should practice at home. For example, he should read the words to you every night as well as write them in a word pyramid. Each week we can give him more difficult words to master.
Perfect.
Next, I tested Bob with nonsense words. These are basically words that are not real but have the student practice their short vowels, digraphs, blends, etc. He did not do that well with the nonsense words. He was confused at first because these are not real words, but I explained to him that it's okay that they don't make sense and that he just needed to read them to me the best he could. I noticed that many times instead of trying to read the nonsense word, he would replace it with a real word that he knew. Then many times he used the same real word for different nonsense words. For example, he would say the word puff like 5 times in a row for the nonsense words. Instead of trying to sound it out, he would attempt to sound it out, and then he would just say puff, if he likes the word puff. Anyways, I feel that this is also something that can be helped with the word list being sent home. Maybe every other week they will be nonsense words that he can practice. I do have the students read 3 books a week at home, so I do not want to force more literature on him, especially as a little bit of a struggling reader. As I said before, do not worry, he's only in 1st grade and has a lot of developing ahead of him. Next, I tested his comprehension of literature, which he did extremely well with. I had him summarize a book he had read the night before by giving me the beginning, middle, and the end of the book. I had him write the beginning, middle, and the end down, and then had him explain it to me. When he wrote it down, it did not make sense. For the ending, he simply wrote the word butterfly, but when I asked him what he meant by that, he was able to explain the entire ending of the story to me. Overall, it has been wonderful having Bob in my class, and I look forward to the remainder of the year with him. As I said before, I will start sending a word list home with him each week. I would like to have him recite the words to you each night and write them out in a word pyramid. I will give him more complex words each week, and if you don't mind, I will check in with you every Friday to see how Bob is doing with the words. Every other week, I will give you a list of nonsense words to practice as well. No need to have him write those ones out. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks.
Okay.